Mr. Justin Fields was on the 33rd Team podcast this morning, which, if you're not familiar, is the Amon-Ra brothers. Is EQ, Equanimous St. Brown, and his brother Amon-Ra St. Brown, or as our co-host J.R. Bain likes to say, the right St. Brown. Amon-Ra. It's their podcast, his brothers, and Justin Fields was their guest today, man. And I like how they hyped it up yesterday. They really hyped it up and set everybody up with Justin Fields unfollowing the Bears on social media, then using that as their clip. Great content work, guys. Real good. We were all locked into that. I subscribed and then I unsubscribed. Not that there's nothing
I
wrong.
did the same shit. I did the same shit.
I'm not gonna be watching that shit all the fucking times. I subscribed to unsubscribe. And it was a very interesting podcast. Mikey, what did you think about the pod, and like what's some stuff that kind of stood out to you about that episode?
Well, just so people get, I know we got a big Chicago following here, but just so people understand the magnitude of this is already like one of their second highest viewed uh videos on YouTube, and it's only been out for 5 hours. So I was definitely excited to see, because Scott, you're around the building and you've seen him before, you've got to speak to him before, and you know what his personality is like in front of the media, in front of the people that are, critiquing his every move. And then being able to see him with obviously his teammate, and another fellow NFL player, we got to see like a more personal side of Justin. Um, I think it was insightful. Justin, how he's feeling. I know everybody made a big deal about the unfollowing of the Chicago Bears, and it made perfect sense. I don't, you don't want to see football all the time. This, I had to unfollow a couple people on Twitter, or like mute them, because I don't want to be seeing the shit that they retweet all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't be scrolling on Twitter and there's number big booty bitches on my shit, because some of
I
y'all
gotta
are
be out in public.
yeah, I gotta be out in public,
Be
so
around your girl.
so Rome, you always got pussy. But that's more to you. But yeah, I was really it was intriguing to see how he feels, because one thing that we've always said about Justin, and we can't take away from him, is he's high character. And he's been able to take all of the shots, all of the headlines, all of the bullets his way, and we have never heard him speak out negatively. This is the most that we've ever seen from him, by the unfollowing of the Chicago Bears. So it was good to see how he actually feels about the situation. He flat out said it, I'm just kind of tired of seeing it. I need a refresher. You're on constantly on Instagram, and it's true. The Chicago Bears are not the ones posting, should we take Caleb? Should we keep Justin? But the comments are right there. It's very visible. People are adding you all the time, especially, he probably doesn't have his notifications on, but just one little tap to the right and being able to see all of the ads, it's right there in your face.
Yep.
So I think, and he may mention that he's gonna be taking a Europe trip next week. I think it makes perfect sense. Get off of seeing, football on your feed all the time, and at the same time, he's going to be going away during the combine. Chances are, I think he probably has a feeling, more or less, that he's going to be moved, and the news cycle for the NFL next week is going to ramp up. So nobody wants to see that shit. So, kudos to him for, for speaking up ASAP, and saying what he feels. And at the end of the day, it doesn't fucking matter who he follows.
Yeah, I'm glad you said that too. Where it's like next week is the perfect week to go on a vacation. Perfect week to go on vacation, because it's about to be rumor overload to the pack where I'm going to be double, triple checking everything that I see on Twitter or on Instagram, or even when it comes in the group chat. We're gonna be double, triple checking, because you never know. It's lion season. But one thing, first of all, I will say from being around Justin, being in the facility, this is Justin you see when he is in front of a microphone. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you just see Justin, on the way to the locker room at Hallis Hall, you got to go past the eating and like the kick in the area for the players. You know what I'm saying? And how you see on the social media, you'll see the hallway where you see all the different numbers of the retired Bears.
Yeah. With the kind of like the lights.
Yeah, there's two different entrances. There's the entrance that we got that don't got all that shit, and there's an entrance with where the players come in. So like you got to walk past that. So they got like a little ping pong table over there. They got the little eating areas. That's the Justin you see over there. That's the Justin who's cool. That if you see him in the hallway, oh Justin, what's up? He'll talk to you. And the thing that like stood out to me, like I put in the group chat, was he was barely even looking at the camera. He doesn't really like the attention on him like that. So I first, when it happened, when I first had first, my first question was, does he even follow the Bears on social media? Because that was my first question. But first, even when I heard him saying the thing, which he had an amazing quote, just because you, and he gave up too much game, by the way. He said, just because you don't follow the Bears, he gave up too much game.
He made the block. He made the block hot on there. You know, he think he was me.
Hot.
He think he was me in 17. You know,
yeah,
that was my go-to special.
We don't need the female delegation to be knowing that.
His ass said, EQ, you especially know. EQ was like, hey, hold up. Like, what you doing?
Hold on, buddy. What makes you go at that verse?
Right.
I'm in Raw tried to snitch back. He said, I was out there on World Day weekend. I see how y'all niggas get down.
Hey, he was like, wait, hold up. Like, what you talking about? He's like, no. I see. He's like, and then he was like, no, especially quarterbacks. And he's like, yeah. You got to move different. Yeah, all right. We know what that means, boy.
Okay,
you got them hoes up in River North.
Everybody who's been in Chicago know you heard about the stories of Justin, Caleb, not just Caleb, Justin and Chase Claypool up in London House multiple times last summer. So I'm not shocked about that. But I just gotta give kudos to Justin for being 23 years old and handling this the way he's handling it. I wouldn't handle this way at 35. So I gotta give him love for that. But it's to the point right now. The only thing that shocked me a little bit was that he said he hasn't heard anything from the Bears. And I don't know. I thought part of me was like, I thought the Bears would just tell him like, oh, we're gonna look for different avenues for you. But that's why, to me, I feel like everything's on the table at this point. Now I want to put this out there. Nobody is telling me this. This is no source. To me, it sounds like that they haven't 100% decided which way that they're going to go. Doesn't mean that they're not going to go with Caleb, but I still think they're going to wait to actually have a legal conversation with Caleb. Because I believe when they went to go visit Cliff Kingsbury, he's, oh, yo, FaceTime that nigga. Like, that's what I believe happened. But to have an actual legal conversation with Caleb, bring him into the Hallis Hall, and then decide what they want to do.
That paper on this player haters, old news, money on the other line, so I'm not gonna hold you. Money on the other line, so I'm not gonna